Welcome back. The city has taken some steps to go green. It's replaced light bulbs with more energy efficient models, put lights on timers, programmed thermostats, and is placing water recirculation pumps on all fountains. All good measures, of course, but there is, however, one resident that has gone above and beyond anyone else in the city in implementing green initiatives. And when you go green, you save green. Take a good look at this power meter. See the wheel and how slow it's turning? Here's the reason why. Photovoltaic cells, about 20 of them mounted on top of this Coral Gables home. Dr. Oscar Evia is the first homeowner in the city to install the cells to power his house.
To me, it's just crazy the way we're doing things the same way we were doing them 100 years ago. I mean, we're still consuming electricity the same way, and we're just not thinking about ways to either conserve or ways to produce on our own.
But Dr. Evia is making enough electricity to power his house and all the appliances. The idea came to him after completing an addition to his patio. The flat roof on the addition was the perfect spot.
I had all this flat roof and I thought, what a great idea. Not only am I shading the patio and protecting the patio, but I'm actually producing electricity above it.
Photovoltaic cells convert sunlight directly into electricity. So the more electricity it produces, the more money Dr. Evia is saving. During the summer months when you typically see an increase in your electric bill, the panels are paying off.
I was pleasantly surprised that I saved almost $250 in my electricity bill in 1 month, this past month.
But that's an added benefit for Dr. Evia. The real reason he's replaced fluorescent light bulbs, drives a hybrid vehicle, and now installed solar cells is because he believes living a greener life is the ultimate investment in our future.
I think that a clean planet is very important, and we all have to do our part.
Dr. Evia is far from done when it comes to greening his house. His next project is adding a solar-powered water heater. And if you really think about it, libraries are a great advocate of the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Books are checked out, returned, and recycled for someone else to check out. But the Miami-Dade Public Library System is taking the green concept a step further. Here to tell us more on what's being done is Victoria Galan, which she is the Public Affairs Manager for the Miami-Dade Public Library System. And we've got Doris Aubrey here, the Children's Librarian at the Coral Gables branch. Thank you, both of you, for being here.
Thank you.
So tell me about this green concept. I heard it started on Earth Day.
It sure did. We launched our green plan, and it was a way for us to tell the community we're on board and we want you to join the green train with us. And we partnered with DERM, which is the Department of Environmental Resource Management, and worked with them on their Bonanza cleanup. And at the same time, on that same day, we removed the plastic bags that people were using to check out their materials in, and we now offer the canvas paper bag, which is reusable.
And is that one of the main things that's being
sure
done
is.
at all libraries?
It is. In addition to all of the business practices that we're implementing, going paperless, recycling in our offices, this was the first step in really introducing to the public, we are serious about this and we want you to come on board with us.
Now, Doris, tell me what we can find at the Coral Gables branch.
Okay. Our public programs incorporate teaching about environment and also recycling. One of the recent programs that we had at our branch was called Everglades at Your Library. It was presented by an environmental artist, Edwin Villamis, and he taught the kids the importance of protecting our Everglades, and at the end he had them draw something based on what they learned. We also incorporate recycling into our programs. Another program that we had was Flowers from a Bottle, and this was presented by Morgan Chisones, and she showed that using simple recycled items such as water bottles and other materials, you can create beautiful crafts. For instance, the children created vases and also flowers along with that. Also, we had another program called Green Day. This was presented also by Mr. Edwin Villasmil, and with this program, he showed how everyday simple items such as old newspapers and old cups and a few beans can be used to create a garden. And using those items, the kids created a plant. kid, which they can then transfer into their garden. Our own children's librarian, Anita Pintata, she also incorporates recycling into some of the crafts that she creates for the kids to make. One of the crafts that she created was having the kids create bird feeders from water bottles and twigs, and the kids enjoyed that. So those are some of the programs that we have that incorporate recycling and emphasis on protecting the environment.
And just in case you were wondering, we have some examples of those crafts that Doris was just talking about. And Doris, it just seems like many of these activities and programs are really geared toward getting the community involved. It's not just what you guys are doing, but also what the community, how to get them involved in this aspect.
One of the things that we did when we were launching our whole green campaign was we had people come into the branch and take the green pledge. And they raised their right hand and they repeated after the employee, the staff person, I promise to do one thing, whether it's to shut off my water when I brush my teeth, or turn the light off, or turn the computer off when I'm done. And it was our way of saying, when you do that pledge and you make that commitment, it takes your level of seriousness and your level of connection and commitment much more serious. So we did that with them in the beginning of our green initiative, and it's been wonderful. They took a leaf and they wrote their name and they put it on our tree of green, and that was on display in the branch.
How has it been received, the programming and the changes that you've made? Have you noticed that there are a lot of people that attend?
Oh yes,
the
our
events?
program attendance is really high. We average like 40 or 50 people.
Wow.
Yes.
So there is a demand for this.
Exactly.
And I think that the public looks at the library system as this information source.
Right.
And we take it very seriously. We are the leaders in that, whether it's technology or business. People are struggling right now with jobs, so we have a job search initiative. We're trying to really meet and hear the needs of our community.
So tell me, what else can we find when we walk into the libraries now? What other changes can you see?
Certainly our lights, we've changed the type of lighting that we're using. We're really trying to incorporate the natural light. For example, in the Coral Gables branch, we've tinted the windows to take down the amount of sunlight that's coming in. We're using green emissions paint in our new construction and in our rehab and renovation projects. We're even looking into green furniture, where furniture is made out of bamboo or banana.
Wow.
Really trying to be mindful of the future. These are long-term decisions that we'll do now, but we'll see the impact later.
And have you seen any, as far as impact now though, have you seen that it has reduced bills, it has cut down on energy consumption?
Certainly in the use of things, as far as people are being more the staff is being more mindful in the product that they're using, less paper and things like that, scrap paper. We haven't seen anything yet because, again, it's just a new initiative as far as monitoring it. But I'll tell you, when the public knows that you care about the environment, it's a good thing, as a business operation.
Well, thank you so much. Very nice, very exciting to have that even in our own community. As we see, as we promote going green, it's nice to see that the Coral Gables Library and the libraries across the county doing the same. So we have much more to come on Coral Gables now, but if you do want more information on the library and its events, you can always go to their website. It's www.mdpls.org and click on the events calendar and pick Coral Gables from the list of branches. You can also call the library at 305-442-8706. Coral Gables Now is not done yet. Coming up, we'll show you the police department's special tool to help you recover stolen property. We'll be right back.